Welcome, folks. Gary Mazeroff, Gustavo Farel. We're here in Costa Rica, the capital, San Jose, for the 30th Pan American Racquetball Championships. Carla Muñoz representing Chile. She lives in Pueblo in Colorado in the United States. Serving to Gabriela Martinez representing Guatemala. 1-0 Carlos. Gustavo, your thoughts?
Well, glad to be here. Good day to everyone. Beautiful day here in sunny San Jose, Costa Rica. Had an excellent week so far. We're up for some very tough quarterfinal matches, beginning with this one today. True competitors here. These gals, although they look quite young, they've been playing for a number of years for their respective teams.
Great start by Carla as Gabby earns the right to serve. So she's down 0-2 in game one. Both these players recently have elevated their games to be part of the top tier of racquetball. As you said, Gustavo, they've been playing on the international stage for a long time.
They're coached by some very well-respected former players. Tom Travers coaching Gabriela, Guatemala. And on the Chilean side, Carla's coached by Pablo Faide, who has been a player himself for many, many years, and now heads up the WRT.
Our main official is Eleni Guzman, who lives in Monterrey in Mexico. John Hauco, left side linesperson from Canada. Right side, Tuki Kravitz from Mexico. Score is 3-0, game one. First of 8 streamed matches today, followed by 8 on Friday, and the finals 4 on Saturday. Please tune in, folks.
What we're seeing now, a change in the rules. We've gone to the 2-serve game, so the players can be a little bit more aggressive on their first serve. You will see that all day long, given that second serve opportunity.
Gabriela trying to get her first point of this match. Players casing each other out.
Skip ball.
So she's standing left side, just to the inside of the drive serve line and coming across her body, which is very difficult to pick up. And that's a Travers manera, if you will, Gustavo.
Yes, and he does that and has taught that very well. Being a big man himself, you can conceal the ball as it's going to the front wall. Very difficult to call that a hinder. Actually, the position of the returning, the serve return, the player has to be in position to be able to see the ball. The ball has to go close to the server body, and otherwise it would not be called a screen.
3-3, game one. Rollout, forehand, Gabby, 4-3. First lead of this game one.
I liken Gabriela to a tenacious little, if you will, a bulldog. She is, court bounce there in her favor, Carla's favor.
There was a point that she won that basically she was almost out of 5-3 game one, 2-point lead. 30th Pan American Racquetball Championships, San Jose, Costa Rica, Club Indoor.
Short serve.
So Gustavo, Travers teaches that pound the ball, try to ace your opponent. If you're not, you come back with a defensive serve.
That's exactly right. Three-hit racquetball, he calls it.
So an inadvertent forehand by Carla. When we return, it'll be 6-3, and Carla has taken her first time out of game one. Welcome back, folks. Gary Mazeroff, Gustavo Farel here in San Jose. And we have Gabriela Martinez representing Guatemala in the quarterfinals against Carla Muñoz representing Chile. We're in game one, 6-3 Gabriela. After a slow start, she found herself at 0-3. She's put 6 points together, and Carla called her first of 2 available timeouts.
Skip ball.
Great serve by Gabriela, changing it up. Coming right side after we were talking about her hitting behind herself. Goes right.
Gabriela's still a teenager,
17.
I believe.
Second serve. Gabriela has 2 years left for World Juniors competition. Incredible. World champ. I believe she was second at the Worlds last year. So
Great
Carla,
shot by Carla.
Excuse me, Carla coming in, trying to get back into the game. It's 3 serving 7.
Carla serving now. Her experience, slowing things down a little bit. Gabby likes a faster game.
That was a great call, Gustavo. She slowed that down, hit a controlled Z to the left, and then pinched left side. Carla is reigning intercollegiate champ in the United States. She goes to Colorado State, Pueblo.
So she must be in her early 20s as well. Quite young. 25-year-old Carla Muñoz. And Gabby gets the serve back.
So Gabby's 17. She's been playing for their national team, the adult team, since she was 12. Carla's been playing for a number of years for Chile as well.
Good shot.
Gabby putting a lot of pressure on Carla. All she could do is flick that ball up to the ceiling. So it's 8-4 in game one. Gabriela Martinez after having a 0-3 deficit.
If you notice, Gabriela has changed her serve up. Tom, her coach, is having her serve to the right side now. One of the things you have to be careful with on the right side is the drive serve violation to serve to the right side. Timeout. Chile.
So Munoz has exhausted her 2 timeouts for this game. She finds herself at a deficit. Gabby, when we return, well, we're going to stay on. Thank you, Laura. It's 9-4. Next up, folks, stick with us. Another ladies quarterfinal, excuse me. We have Sotomayor from Ecuador versus Salas from Mexico. And then we have local favorite, Acuna and David Horn. Acuna from Costa Rica. This is his main club. And David Horn followed by Mexico and Canada, Javier Mar and Samuel Murray. Okay, now Carla had her racket up. That would be a fault serve. It's second serve anyway. It was short. Great shot. Great shot. Gustavo, what does Carla need to do to get back in here?
Well, I think what she was doing a little bit earlier, slow things down. Gabby is really chomping at the bit to power the ball, to run, to get up and serve. Almost feel like she needs to lob serve more.
Case in point, she overhit that drive. She stood straight up, didn't get down low. Don't think nerves don't play a role in these folks. That was a great shot and a great get. And errant shot by Carla gives Gabby the chance to extend the lead.
I think she was frustrated. She thought Gabby didn't get that last ball and didn't swing through that left side pinch. That ball's down.
Controlled forehand by Carla, trying to get .5 in game one. Want to thank the Pan American Racquetball Confederation, International Racquetball Federation, the Costa Rica Racquetball Federation, Laura and Pablo, Gustavo and Tim.
Replay that. She's appealing and avoidable. It stands. We had one linesperson agreeing with the referee, one disagreeing. Therefore, the call stands.
And Carla has lost one of her 3 available appeals. In international rules, if the call stands, regardless of thumb up or down, it's a lost appeal. So now she's down to 2 in game one. Score is 9-4. Back up top.
Ball's down. She's back to serving on the left side behind her back. The other day I saw her hit 3 cracks in a row. She hasn't achieved that yet. Doesn't have the confidence in that serve yet.
It's almost like taking batting practice in baseball. You go for the fences, you miss, and the next one you go for a single. Here we go. There it is.
Yep.
That's the Travers motif.
Put her on the defensive. Next shot, put it away.
11-4, game one. Gabriel Martinez, Guatemala City versus Carla Muñoz, Pueblo, Colorado in the States.
Called short. If you'll see when Gabby sets up to serve, her left and right feet are right on the line. They cannot be over the line in the area of play. That would be considered a foot fault. Side out.
So Carla takes that out of the air and gets a backhand winner. Let's see what Pablo is telling her to do. She's looking for the prompt. Drive serve somewhere. See if she reverses it to the right side. She hasn't done that yet. No. Miss hit, winner.
I think she needs to slow it up, lob serve, get some unforced errors from Gabby. There it was. Now she's starting to hit that serve. Cracked out, 2 bounces. Very difficult to return.
12-74, game one. Quarterfinals. Gabriela Martinez versus Carla Muñoz. We're here in San Jose. So she went right side that time, and a little surprise by Carla hitting it into the floor. 13-4, game one. Gary Mazeroff, Gustavo Farel.
I have to agree there. That ball she did not get. I have to agree that is a screen. The ball came very close to the body. Carla raised her hand. She was in good position.
Once again, the lines people disagree. One agreed with the referee Guzman's call, the other did not. So Carla is down to 1 available appeal in this game. She finds herself with a 10-point deficit. Game point number 1, Martinez.
Good get. Game one.
Game one is completed. Martinez from Guatemala over Munoz from Chile, 15-4. Folks, we'll be back. Stay tuned, please. Welcome back, folks. Gary Mazarov, Gustavo Farel. We're here in San Jose at the Club Indoor for the 30th Pan American Racquetball Championships. Gabriela Martinez won game one, 15-4. Let's recognize our sponsors, please. The Olympic Channel, ICODER, FECORA, Federación Costarricense de Racquetball. We'll come back to that.
That was a good serve. Excellent serve. First game won by Gabriela Martinez, Guatemala, 15-4. Surprising score on that first one. I thought it would be closer.
Now, Gustavo, she found herself at a 0-3 deficit, so do the math. One more point since then. She has a great set of serves. Behind her body, right side, Z's, and
that was the
start.
shot.
Good start by Carla.
Had her pinned on the right side there. Nice pinch to the right. Relaxed swing. That's the game she has to play. She has to relax. Now she's starting to do the lob serves. This is where I think she needs to excel. She has to be ready for Gabby coming up like that. Side out.
Low percentage shot, and she executed it. Overhead, reverse into the left corner. 1-0. Game two, trying to close it out and earn a berth into the semifinal, which will be tomorrow, and it will be streamed.
Again, back to using that serve behind the back on the left side. Excellent serve. Makes the rallies quite short.
Great get. Wide angle.
Nice pass by Carla. Saw Gabby moving forward, keeping her out of the front court.
So, Gustavo, you were alluding to Carla slowing it down. She hit a ceiling ball that rally, and it's the first one I've seen in a long, long time.
She has to do something, and I think this is... There you go.
That was kind of a, pardon the expression, folks, a half-assed return by Gabriela. I mean, it was like, I'm giving you the point. 1-3.
But it's working. It's working. That lob serve is giving her an opportunity.
Coming back to the sponsors, folks, we want to recognize the San Jose Indoor Club, the Costa Rica National Olympic Federation, Instituto Nacional de Seguros, Tortiricas, Hyatt Place, San Jose. Short serve, second serve. Pasta Roma, CCDRC, Propen, the official ball of the IRF.
Nice shot. Nice shot. She's gaining some confidence.
And lastly, E-Force. You want to win
or what?
Or what?
Beautiful shot.
So the score is 3-1 in favor of Martinez. So what happened there was Gabby set Carla up off the back wall, and she took the ball too soon. She took a chest level. She could have taken it 2 more steps, had that ball knee high.
Nice return by Carla. Let's see if she continues with the lob serve, which I think she can make effective for her if she hits it right down the line, down the left side wall. Can't nick the wall for it to be a successful serve. Very, very low percentage shot. Beautifully hit by Gabriela.
Similar to her reverse pinch overhead. She executed. Here we go, 3-1, game 2. Great serve. So what she did there, Gustavo, was she took forehand in lieu of a backhand. Probably would have tried to splat it or go up top. She runs around and hits an overhead smash, and an errant return by Carla gives Gabriela point 4 here.
Taking advantage of the fact that Gabriela was down, a quick pinch to the left corner, side out.
Folks, this tournament started last Saturday. The preliminary rounds in the open classes featured round robin play to now get into the Sembrado, the main draw, which is single elimination.
We are 2 serves now in the IRF. That was second serve. Point.
So the medicine for Carla is to get some momentum here and try to forge a lead, at which time her confidence will have built.
Nice get.
Broken ball. We will return to play with Carla serving 2-4. That will revert back to first serve. Once the return is made, a dead ball hinder will always revert back to first serve.
She's back to serve, drive serving.
Let's see if she goes across her body, behind or Z. She goes with the Z.
Side out. I don't think Carla has the confidence of hitting that ball behind her. Something she probably will see and work at.
What I saw there was she didn't relocate deep enough. She kind of stayed at the short line. Consequently, she didn't have enough time to get that racket in position. So she rushed her shot.
Very, very quick feet by Gabby to get to that front wall. That ball's coming fast.
5-2, Martinez serving, trying to close it out and earn a berth tomorrow in the semifinal of the women's singles.
Nice reach, nice return. Side out.
Let's see what Coach Farhe instructs her to do here. So she changed her position. She's a little left of center. There it is. She hadn't done that in a while. Miss hit ceiling.
Yeah.
Textbook pass by Martinez.
A weak return there by Carla.
5, serving 2, game 2. Eleni Guzman, our head official. John Hauko and Tuki Kravitz are our lines person.
Just over the short line.
So you saw there a return to the ceiling by Carla, and she didn't have the wherewithal to get back into position. So she opened up the right side, at which time Gabby hit a winner. We're going to go to break. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back with Gabriela serving 6-2. And we're back, folks. Gary Mazeroff, Gustavo Farel here in San Jose at the Club Indoor. You're watching game 2. Gabriela Martinez from Guatemala serving to Carla Muñoz from Chile. Gabriela has a 6-2 lead. You just viewed Gabriela during that timeout with Coach Tom Travers, who has been coaching Team Guatemala for 9 years.
I think he's been Gabby's only coach.
Correct.
Nice get.
It's really unnerving. You hit good shots, you think they're down, and they're not. And the more Gabriela responds, the more pressure. So now she opens up a 7-2 lead. We have an official towel timeout. So both players are entitled to 2 timeouts per game, whether it's first, second, or tiebreaker. 1 minute in length. There's a 2-minute break between games 1 and 2 and 2 and 3.
That's a recent rule change we've had. There used to be a 5-minute break. Now it's 2 minutes after if one goes to the tiebreaker.
Also, this is the first match of the tournament. And mind you, this is day 5. Indeed. Stay tuned, folks. Salas and Sotomayor in another quarterfinal. Getting back to the lines people, it's the first of 5 days we've had lines people. Beautiful
Very
shot
nice
by Carla. Right side, corner, kill. So what does she need to do to get back here, Gonzalo? What does she need to converge that lead?
I think she hasn't found a serve that she's comfortable with, and her coach, Pablo Faire, continues to move her around the service area. Half lob.
Okay, so what happened there was Gabriela hit a beautiful ceiling return, and Carla set her up but wasn't able to put it away. So now we're at 3-7. Game 2.
I really think that's where she needs to stay with the lob, the half lob, 3-wall lob serves. Gabby likes to go at the ball hard, and she's very impatient with those lob serves. Let's see what happens.
4-7, game 2. Errant skip.
That was the right shot.
7, serving 4, game 2. Martinez trying to close it out after having won 15-4 in game 1. Errant skip by Martinez opens up the door for Carla. Let's see if she continues that theme. Defensive serves. Using a combination of walls, nicking them. Z.
Taking her time on the serve, taking all 10 seconds. Good return by Gabby.
Didn't get the angle, and it was too hard. So came off the video, the back wall, giving Gabriela an opportunity. 7-4, game 2. So now she's right side. Let's see if she tries to screen right. And she did. That's what we call a legal screen.
Drive service area there is exactly 3 feet from the right and left walls. Your racket cannot encroach, your body cannot encroach in that area, and drive serve down the same side. That would be considered a fault serve, second serve.
So Carla's trying to get her 5th point. She finds herself with a 3-point deficit at 4-7. That was a great return of serve, handcuffing Gabby. Wide angle, back wall. Ball kissed off the corner in the back. So they're going to ask for a towel timeout here.
If you notice, even on the lob serves that Carla's doing now, Gabby refuses to go to the ceiling. She's driving everything right back at her, putting pressure on her, making Carla make mistakes. Not comfortable with her serve in any area of the service area.
Folks, thank you for tuning in. This is the first of 8 stream matches today, as well as tomorrow, and then the finals. 4 finals will be on Saturday. Please stay with us. So you just saw Gabby do what Carla was doing. soft, semi-Z, and Carla overhit it. Gabby rolls it out.
Playing quite strong, Gabby. She's controlling the court.
Timeout on the floor. We will return, folks. Stay with us. And we're back. Gary Mazeroff, Gustavo Farrell, Laura McCormick here in beautiful San Jose. You're looking at Coach Pablo Farge from Team Chile with his #1 women's singles player, Carla Muñoz. They find themselves at a deficit 4-9 in Game 2, having lost 4-15 in Game 1. So we've seen Gabriela from Guatemala, Gustavo, with a selection of serves, standing left and pounding behind her, standing left and hitting an inside-out drive to the right, standing right and pounding the ball down the side, and now, recently, throwing in those half lobs, those half Zs.
She is able to do as she pleases. She's controlling the serve. She's controlling the court.
10-4, Game 2.
Asking for a hinder, and they will give that to her.
No, they will not.
They give her a point.
She should have held up. Great serve. She had Carla leaning, expecting that half Z. So it's second serve, 2 serves in the open class. Oh, they took it back. They took it back, folks. So we just had a squash return. Left side wall, right side wall, Boast into the front wall winner. Carla 4-10. They did honor the dead ball hinder on the previous rally, folks. We stand corrected. We stand corrected. That's tremendous. Pounds the return, handcuffs her, and then snaps a forehand reverse into the left corner.
Looks like the court is starting to get a little wet. It's a little warm in here. We're well into the second game.
Samantha Salas will be playing Veronica Sotomayor, not Veronique. I reffed them yesterday. Anyway, Veronique is from Argentina, originally from Canada. It'll be Veronica Sotomayor and Samantha Salas, Ecuador versus Mexico in the next match.
There again, she's mixing up the serve. This time it was a drive Z to the backhand that Carla hit into the ground. Carla appears to be quite frustrated. She's in the front court, missing some easy shots, taking them a little bit high, not letting them come down.
Okay, timeout number 2. She's exhausted her 2 timeouts. No, she elected not to. So it's 12-4, 12-3. Second serve.
Short serve now. Second serve, Gabby. Nice pinch to the right side. Carla was too far back to even stand a chance.
She's just swinging the racket right now. She's really out of sync. And Gabby's about to close Game 2 out, and no sooner she hits a skip serve. Lost a little.
A skip serve is an out serve. You do not get a second chance. Another out serve is if you hit the ceiling first or the side wall first before hitting that front wall.
Inattentive on that. Excellent serve. Not much you can do. I mean, that ceiling ball is pretty good. Ended up 38 feet away.
She's not missing much.
No. 13-3, 2 points from game and match. Back wall. Nice reverse backhand by Carla. Let's see if there can be some momentum. A little more engagement, if you will. Carla Muñoz from Chile, serving 3-13, Game 2. Pan American Racquetball Championships, number 30 here in San Jose, Costa Rica.
Back to the lob serve. Nice nick.
Great array of shots. Gabriela found herself 38 feet away, wrapped the ball around, and Carla was 39 feet away. And she got the setup mid-court and rolled it out.
Back to the drive serve now. Called it short.
13-3, second game, Gabriela, second serve. Different twist. Nice, down the line by Munoz.
Here she was trying to do that three-wall shot where it dies in the front corner. If it hits the sidewall first. Didn't get it this time.
She left it above the tin, my friend.
Above the tin.
Good shot, Carla. .4, game 2. Animo, get a little more engaged, Carla.
Staying with the lob serve. Half lob.
Skip, another point. Let's see if Coach Travers calls a timeout. The answer is no. 5, serving 13.
I think he's saving them for the next match.
Yes. Oh my. And that was what we call in El Paso a power skip.
A power skip, but she did hit the back wall, so that.
A little levity here with my buddy Gustavo. Saves it off the back, set up off the back. Snap, forehand, winner. Gabriela again trying to get .14 in game 2. She won game 1 15-4 here in the quarterfinals of the women's singles. That was a great serve, Gustavo.
I thought that was an excellent serve. She called it short. Second serve. Tough to see, very tough to see from down there. A little bit easier up here.
Let's see if she goes with the drive Z left. Yes. Overhit. There it is. We will now have match point number 1, folks. Gabriela Martinez from Guatemala, lives in Guatemala City, serving to Carla Muñoz. 14-6, game 2. Oh, my.
Good return.
Kudos to Carla. Staves off match point number 1. 6-14.
She's not been able to get any momentum going. At most, maybe 1 or 2 points in a row.
Comes back with that half lob left side. Oh, nice, Carla. 7-14. Don't count her out, folks.
We'll see if Mr. Travers uses one of those timeouts.
Okay, that's a little delay there. The referee is instructed to call the score earlier. Both players have 10 seconds after the score is called to be ready and or to serve the ball. Nice.
2 bounces.
Let's see if Coach Travers saves his timeouts for tomorrow or takes one of them.
He's confident.
The answer is tomorrow. Tomorrow. 8-14, game 2. Great shot. Left side with that forehand. Another Tao timeout. Folks, both players are entitled to 2 formal timeouts. And as you can see, there are a number of informal timeouts which come under the guise of referee timeouts. For safe and fair play, they wipe up the court.
They're not able to leave the court on those referee timeouts.
If they do, it'd be counted as a formal timeout. Formal timeout, they're entitled to 1 minute. The informal, it's up to the official. Good officials will keep it short. Match point number 2 for Martinez. Here we go, folks. And there it is. Gabriela Martinez, Team Guatemala, winning the first of the women's quarterfinals over Carla Muñoz from Chile, 15-4, 15-8. Stay tuned for the next match. Veronica Sotomayor de Ecuador and Samantha Salas de Mexico. This is Gary Mazeroff with Gustavo Farrell and Laura McCormick. Stay tuned, folks.